Okay, I hope this wasn't a mistake. Yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Maggie. Welcome to my channel. I sound sick today because I am sick and I am getting over a terrible cold, and yeah, so pardon my voice, but today I wanted to talk about something important. Oh no, I bet my notebook. Sorry, notebook. So today I wanted to talk about not this illness, but a different illness that I have. It's somewhat invisible depending on what you're showing. But today I wanted to talk about a skin condition I have, and many other people have, called Hidradenitis Suppurativa. So this is a chronic skin disease, and it's also thought of as an autoimmune disease, and many people think it's hereditary. I personally know it's hereditary for me because my aunt and my grandmother had it, which I didn't find out until I started asking questions. But yeah, so for me it is hereditary. And basically what this skin condition is it is abscesses or infections, as I think the people in the HS community call it, are just kind of abscesses on your body that are very large, can be very large, are very painful, and might need to be drained of like fluid that's in them. It's kind of like a hair follicle gets not infected because there's not usually bacteria, but just like gets attacked by your body when it's probably healthy. I'm sorry if the light is changing because there's a window and it's a nice beautiful sunny day and I'm stuck inside because I'm sick. Also, I'm going sleeveless today. I have my Penelope tattoo out, not named by me. So these infections usually occur where your skin rubs together, and that's usually in your underarms, or on your breasts, and then in between the thighs, and sometimes in your buttocks area. And these, of course, are the most uncomfortable positions to have something painful because they're always pressing, they're always rubbing, and it's just a very painful, debilitating disease. And it sucks. So I wanted to make a video kind of educating people about it, just because it's something that can be embarrassing and not many people talk about it. I'm just being open with people in my life now about it because I'm tired of being quiet about it. So yeah, fun stuff. There are 3 stages to this disease. I think in the first stage, but oh god. There are 3 stages to this disease, and this is not a very well-researched disease. Not many doctors know about it, which is another really unfortunate thing that sucks, because I'm self-diagnosed. I've never been to a dermatologist about it because I know what it is, and I know there isn't a lot you can do. There's no cure for this. There's just managing it, essentially. But there are 3 stages, and I have notes. That's how much I care about it. Yeah. I need to talk with my hands. But there are 3 stages. The first is kind of spots here and there, infections here and there, and then the worst is when infections tunnel underneath your skin to form tracts, and those have to be drained or you have to get them removed surgically. There's a lot of nasty stuff that can happen if you let it get past a certain point. It's usually developed in your late teens or early 20s, which is when I started noticing it happened to me. I was wearing like short shorts during counseling at a summer camp, and I noticed like a lot of painful bumps in between my legs, and that's where I definitely get it the most for me. I feel like I'm not close enough to you. Ugh. That feels better. There are a couple of things that can make it worse. There's no known cause, but there are things that can exacerbate the situation, and one of them is being fat, because obviously you have more flesh, more skin to rub against each other, more places where your skin touches other skin, and other things that can make it worse are wearing stick deodorant. I've switched to spray deodorant, which I like a lot more. Shaving can also make it worse. I don't shave my underarms, so that wasn't a conscious choice. I just stopped doing it, and I haven't had an infection in my underarms in a long time. And also wearing tight clothing that doesn't allow your skin to breathe can make the situation worse. And God, what else? in a hot or humid climate, because you're sweating more, it can make it worse, which is why it's so much worse in the summer than in the winter. Right now I'm doing pretty good, but yeah, in the summer it's just like terrible. And the sun is changing. Lovely. So that's a little bit about this skin disease, condition, autoimmune disorder thing. And I want to tell you guys how I deal with it personally if you have HS, or if you, I mean, you can stop. So that's a little bit about HS. You can stop watching this video now if you don't, oh God. So that's a little bit about HS. I'd also like to tell you how I manage my HS. If you have HS and care to listen to that, listen on. If you don't really care that much about it, you can leave, it's okay. One thing that really helped me with this condition is I started doing the AI protocol, the autoimmune protocol, which is a diet change where you eliminate what are called nightshade fruits and vegetables, which include potatoes, tomatoes, any kind of pepper, and eggplant. So I stopped eating french fries, ketchup, salsa, anything that had any, which is a lot of things, you know. But I stopped eating those for about a month or two, and I saw a huge difference. This was on the tail end of summer, so it could have been the change of season, but I stick to that diet loosely now. I have infections occasionally, but never as bad as it was during the summertime. Another thing that has really helped me, and I realize, is wearing something between my thighs to stop them from rubbing against each other. For a while I was using Body Glide to use as an anti-chafing agent, but that clogged my hair follicles, made everything worse. If you don't have HS, it's a great thing for chub rub, but if you do, not the way to go. So I definitely started wearing a lot more leggings and breathable leg wear. I have a pair of jockey, I guess they're undergarments. They're just like kind of longish undershorts. I only have one pair, but I definitely need more, and they're just like so comfortable. It's like you're wearing air, and those are great to wear for HS. They're just beautiful, and I'm gonna buy more for summer because I definitely need them. So when I get an infection, hello sun, hello sun. So when I get an infection, I usually do one of two things depending. If I catch it early and it's somewhat small, I will just put a waterproof bandage over it so that it's not getting rubbed against anymore. So there's no more, you know, irritation happening to it, and usually it will kind of like go away. It'll be a little painful for a few days, but usually it'll just kind of like recede back into my body, which is good. I prefer that way, but occasionally, especially during the summer, I will get very, very large infections in between my legs, and that is sometimes when you have to open them up yourself, which is not a fun thing to do, but I usually use a hot compress to try and, you know, get it to come out. And then once that's done, I made the mistake of using bandages, but that does not always work, because especially in like your under breast area, it will pull off your skin, because your skin is really delicate there, and like the actual band-aid will just pull off your healthy skin, and that's not good. So when I've treated an infection, when I've opened an infection, you have to keep it really clean. You do not want it to get infected. So I usually use a lot of baby wipes. I make sure it's very clean. I wash my hands, and then I will put some Neosporin. Neosporin is a godsend. Neosporin, the kind that's like takes away pain. I don't know what that's called, but the pain taking away Neosporin. And then I have gauze pads that from like Band-Aid. They come in a pack of like 10, and I'll usually cut them depending on how big I need them. And then I have the like kind of papery medical tape that I use to tape those over the infection, just so it can breathe, so the Band-Aid doesn't get stuck to it, and then also so that my skin stays on my body and doesn't come off on a Band-Aid. Oh God. This skin condition is really embarrassing for some people. It's hard to manage because it's so painful. People can't lift their arms. People can't walk. It's so painful, and these infections can range from the size of a pea to a size of a golf ball. They can get really, really bad, and it's not something people talk about very often. I think it affects maybe 1% of the population, as far as we know. And I just want people to know that there are diseases out there that you might not be able to see, but people are are suffering from them, and it can be very isolating, can be very depressing. Some people experience like an unpleasant odor from their infections. I don't, but some people do. So it can be a very isolating disease, but I just want people to know about it. I want you to know that if you have it, you're not alone. I went for so long not knowing what it was until I found the community on Tumblr, and finally it is like that, like, oh, that's what's wrong with me, because it's not just a pimple, it's not just a blackhead, it's like something more. So if you have it, I'm with you. It sucks, but these are how I deal with it, and if you have any ways on how you deal with it, please let me know. There are also some medical ways to deal with it. I know some people have success with Humira, which is something that I've seen commercials for it. It treats skin conditions like psoriasis, I think, but you have to like inject it yourself, so I'm not about that life. But I know people have had success with that, so you know, of course, go see a doctor if you have a very severe case. And yeah, I'm with you guys. I'm here on this battlefield with you. It sucks because it feels like your body is revolting against you, but you know, just take care of yourself and know your limits, and you know, try the AI protocol if you haven't already, because it really helped me. I know it helps other people too. It is a big lifestyle change because it eliminates like all Mexican food and a lot of Italian food. It really does like limit what you can eat, but I saw results within a month. So definitely try it if you think it might help you. Please like this video if you please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment below if you have HS, or you know, if you don't but you didn't know about it, or any please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment below if you have HS and you have any tips or tricks for anyone else, or if you just need to talk about it, because it's a thing that happens to people. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.